To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so put your word in it. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even considering such, know you'll stand firm. Sat and watched from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games to play, make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude, knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Run With a Podcast, episode 6. Today, we're joined with the founders of BLK Arizona Run Club.
Yes,
we have Emmanuel, Keisha, and Marcus. And honestly, we appreciate you guys and for taking the time and coming on podcast today. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, and so one of the things I was thinking about, since I've been in Arizona, there's not a lot of people that are actually from Phoenix. So to start this podcast out, I really want to know where you guys are originally from and what brought you to Arizona.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, who's taking it first?
Yeah, I got you. I'm from Chicago. And what brought me to Arizona? Honestly, a good question. Like it was nothing in particular. I had never been to Arizona before I came here. I was playing football, and I had got cut off a team. And so once I got cut, I just wanted to relocate. Came out to Arizona sight unseen.
So was there anybody out here that you knew, or you just really just went on a whim and picked?
No, I went on a whim. I did. I moved out here like with a girl at the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She was the only person I knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What about you, Keisha?
I'm from New Mexico. I moved out here in 2022. Wait.
New Mexico?
I knew they were going to say something.
New Mexico?
What's going on in New Mexico? Albuquerque?
No, so like an hour south. I actually grew up like on a ranch, like kind of like rural area.
Oh, that's dope though.
Yeah.
But moved out in November 2022 just for a better opportunity, more things to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, same thing. Was there anybody here that was particularly here, or was just you always heard about Phoenix and just wanted to give it a chance?
Yeah, so we used to come like for summers and just bring the kids, just warmer weather. And, yeah, that was about it. That was the only time we came.
You're talking about New Mexico.
Yeah.
That's the first person I met from New Mexico.
I know.
All right.
It's all right in New Mexico. I've been out there a couple of times.
Yeah.
For some projects and stuff like that.
I picture it's similar to Phoenix.
It feel like Phoenix, but less to do.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's less to do.
Yeah.
More outdoor stuff.
I don't think
to
it
do,
feels
I
like
guess.
Phoenix at all.
Why not?
Maybe it feel like Mesa or something. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all dragging it. Like it's all good. It's nice out there.
Shout out to New Mexico.
It's definitely chill compared to Phoenix. But what about you, Marcus?
I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I moved out here for a girl too.
Okay.
But I came out here during college and I was playing ball. So I was like, man, I think I came out here during December.
Okay.
And the weather was like perfect. I'm like, man, if I ever got a chance, I'm gonna go to AZ. So ended up out here, and then I knew E was already out here when I moved out. So
Okay.
Yeah, we played college ball together.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Where'd y'all play it?
Northwest Missouri State out there in Maryville, Missouri.
Okay.
Went to them Bearcats.
Okay.
Can you
Alright.
zoom in on that part?
Nah, we gonna zoom in on that for real. So like y'all all from different places. How did y'all meet to even get to creating this run club?
I met E in college.
Yeah.
He was a year underneath me.
Yeah, it was a year younger.
So he came in as a freshman, and then
we didn't hit 10 years at this point.
Damn.
sandbox. Yeah, it's pots and pans. So we go way back. Then I met Keisha streaming.
Streaming
at the time. Yeah, so I think the algorithms kind of put people in your city on that FYP, and that's kind of how I met Keisha. So
yeah,
and then I met Keisha through Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Keisha for that.
So yeah, it just kind of brought us all together. Yeah.
So you guys met together, and then were you guys all individually involved in different fitness? Obviously, you guys were athletes. So what was it about you guys that made you want to decide to start the Arizona BLK Run Club?
yeah. And running specifically, because you could have started a bunch of different things, you know what I'm saying? But running.
Yeah, I don't know. I think me and Marcus, like we had talked about it for a while, And we were like, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. Just never did. And like crazy enough, me and Marcus used to work out at Tempe Town Lake during COVID. So like we've been doing like outdoor workouts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think like maybe from there, like we kind of just had the idea of like, let's put something together and just like see where it goes. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we just that's kind of how it was just basically a text. After we had went on a run in June. It was like 106 degrees. So it was really a workout. We was like, man, let's start it. And I hit up E. Yeah, I mean, I was like, hey, let's start a run club out here, man. And that man took off with it. And then 7 months later, man, we here.
Yeah. No, guys, timing for real, because it didn't take y'all long to jump.
Nah, at all.
You know what I mean?
Quick.
Because the run club got me and him out there running, because he ran track in college, but I'd be lying if I said I'd be running like I
We
used
was
to.
doing them short sprints. Y'all got us doing the miles.
Yeah, I was kind of embarrassed.
I sure was.
The first couple times, y'all couldn't hang. Y'all was moving. All y'all got a good little pace.
Yeah.
My
Take
pace
some
wasn't
time
quite.
for sure.
Yeah.
Especially in that heat. Because like if I remember right, y'all were coming when it was hot for real.
Yeah, we started when pretty early on.
So that was messing some people up for sure. But
Yeah.
you know, like you said, it takes time. It takes some time. Yeah.
For sure. And that's the crazy thing, because we came out around originally when it started, but the community, the growth that happened with it, the way the community got behind the run club was amazing. Like, did you guys expect that kind of growth behind it, or what caught you off guard about that?
I don't think it was expected at all.
Yeah.
It grew like so fast, but
Yeah.
it's the way that you smile like every time I'm talking.
You knew it was coming.
I don't think nobody expected it, though.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Social media is a crazy thing. So once that was pushed out, man, everybody seen it. It kind of it caught fire.
Yeah.
And it took off.
So first, y'all was just trying to see who was interested. So y'all didn't really plan like we gonna make this a big thing. Y'all was just trying to get people in the community together.
We were just trying to get, because like I think we all know we're just so spread out as Black people in Arizona. You know, we got people East Valley, West Valley, whatever it is, and so in our minds, I think we were kind of just like, if we could kind of get everybody in a central location and just for a solid cause, which was fitness, I think we thought that would be beneficial to the community, and from there it just blew up.
Yeah, the community received it well.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, because I started seeing, at one point, I just thought you guys were promoting it everywhere. I saw it in so many different Facebook groups. I saw it on TikToks. I saw people doing day in the life of my fitness journey. So it's crazy how it just naturally and authentically grew. So, I commend you guys for that, because it's something that I feel like, to your point, the Black community in Arizona needed. We needed something to pull us all together, right? To your point, because we were all so spread out.
For sure.
Yeah, that's huge.
Is there anything with running specifically that made y'all want to push running? And I asked that because like running is something that a lot of people run from. You know what I mean? A lot of folks don't like to run. Cardio is a lot of times very intensive for a lot of people. So, to get the support that y'all have now so fast is great for something that's typically, daunting for most people. So is there something that y'all connect with running for y'all? Like, is it meditative for y'all? Does it help you get through the week? Does it help you with your mental health? You know what I mean? Because for me, it helps me that way. Like, that's why I ran track. So
okay. Now I never really liked running. It was more so just for me. It was more so just to connect, right, with different people around the city, because we just can never be in one spot at the same time. So, right, we was running. I was like, man, let's just get the people there so we can connect, right? You can network once they there. I still don't like running, but
you still don't.
I still don't. It's not something I enjoy. But again, I just like staying in shape. So I'm just one of those people who's gonna push myself regardless. And that's why I continue to do it.
Yeah. Y'all
Great answer, man.
Always.
That was a good answer.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm a kickboxer, and so for my fights, I walk around at like 210, and I fight at 170, so I'm cutting 40 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to run all the time. Yeah. And like in my mind, I was kind of like, it's gonna be dope because I'm gonna have some people to run with. I ain't got to do it alone. Yeah. Because it get boring having to run 4 or 5 miles a day to try to cut weight. So that's what drew me to running. But
what about you?
I think just it's a place where I was lacking for sure. So just getting out there and making myself like be mentally tough, it was something that I needed just at the place where I was. So I guess I had started running before I had ran with Marcus. So I was trying to run like a 3 mile a day. I don't know. I think it was like it was like it was 3 mile. It was a 100-mile challenge in a month, and it came out to 3 miles a day. I was just trying to push myself, but it was hard. It was hard to do like just solo, I guess. But yeah. So I don't know. I can't.
You good? No, you good. That was a good ad. You tripping? That was a good ad.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
That was solid.
Yeah.
It's funny because they all said very different reasons for why it helps. Like, again, that challenge was awesome, but it also helps with mental health, right? It helps you get throughout the day. And for me personally, I resonate with that because with work, it's so stressful for me. I need to do some sort of fitness to just get it out. And running, that's what I use your guys' club for, is to just get it out. Everything I went through throughout the week, I just left it out on that, on that turf. So it does so much for different people that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Oh God, it definitely does. Y'all, for real. Like, y'all creating that this year was good for me because, like I said, I ain't been running, and he was my accountability buddy. Is that how you say it? Accountability buddy, something like that.
Accountability partner.
I don't know.
It's a term, right? I know accountability buddy is a term. I'm pretty sure, but regardless, that's what he was for me because I wasn't going out there by myself, but I needed that. You know what I mean? Because just being away from the sport so long, not running, y'all putting that in the community was helpful for me.
Yeah, so. I think that was another thing that made us want to start it and then continue to grow it, is just like everybody being accountable for each other.
For sure.
Whether it's you running, walking, whatever it was, it's just nice to have those people behind you doing it with you.
Yeah.
And regardless if you are walking, jogging, or running, you're gonna have people. There's so many of us out there. You're gonna have somebody with you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be left alone. So,
yeah.
I think once we started seeing that, we were like, okay, like this could be something major. Yeah.
So with this, and with it starting so quickly and getting big so quick, what were some of the challenges you guys faced with this?
Yeah.
You know more. You know more on that.
I think because it scaled so fast.
Yeah.
The organization of it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we just weren't expecting it to grow so fast and to have brands and businesses reaching out and things like that. And so I just think like keeping it organized, keeping people organized, like literally themselves, and just keeping people understanding the mission and what we were trying to do. I think I run like the majority of the business side of everything, and so sometimes I can be a little scatterbrained and just like throw stuff at people.
Yeah.
But it's like any startup, right? You just have to try things and hope that it's going to be successful. So just under that lens, trying to keep everything organized was tough.
Yeah.
And besides that, I would honestly say, hey, once we started blowing up, just like all the racist stuff that we were getting. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah. Not that it was a challenge, but I just think that it started to highlight, some the type of people that we have in Arizona, and so it was making a lot of people feel uncomfortable, because there were like a lot of very racist comments, and people would be out here and people being pretty insensitive about the run club and stuff like that. So I think those are two challenges that pop up in my head, but maybe y'all have something else.
Yeah, I did a good job of keeping that out of the public eye, because personally for me, I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, gotcha. We didn't see it at all.
Yeah. So
it was pretty bad.
Yeah, y'all's crash control was good.
That was more the main thing. It was kind of like, instead of just responding to the negative, we just want to continue to highlight the positive and push for that. So rather than getting a reaction, and to continue to focus on the main thing, that was just kind of building that run club and push that fitness. A lot of people probably looking for a reaction, so we kind of just talk within ourselves, like, don't respond, man.
Yeah.
That's just don't give them no attention, just keep doing what we've been doing. So
that's the best thing you guys could have did, is just not respond and just keep focusing on the positive, right? Because the positive is going to overshadow that by far, unless you give it attention. That's the thing. So that's huge.
Because I had no idea, so that's a blessing that y'all moved about it like that. Cause stuff like that like strikes a nerve with me. Like I'm from Mississippi, so I don't like hearing nothing racist. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so like I run the page.
Yeah.
And we have people messaging the page like, we're gonna come in. Like they'll send like memes of like, you know, motherfuckers with like AKs and stuff. Like we gonna come and shoot it up. Like,
okay, so some serious threats and
and you know, it was probably a little internet troll stuff like that, but still. People would leave stuff like that in the comments too. So a lot of people were, you know, nervous to come out because they were really like, no, like somebody could, you know, really come out and try to, you know, do something to us as, you know, as a group, especially because we're all coming together. It's like the perfect storm for somebody to come and do, you know, something reckless. So yeah, a lot of people were like pretty nervous about that stuff. But like you guys said, I think just staying positive and highlighting the positive, we were able to get over that little hump. Yeah, and it's not as frequent now. So yeah.
So you know, you touched on something with there being so much and it growing so fast, and there's 3 of you guys. Did you guys have to bring outside help to help run this, or did you keep everything within the 3 of you guys running the page, staying organized, bringing the vendors in? Did you guys expand the team at all, or is it really just this is the core?
Or do you? Yeah, I would say this is the core.
Okay.
We have one other person who we work with pretty frequently. Her name is Asia. She's the one that leads the stretches.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's super helpful. And then we have like kind of like our other group outside of us that will, when we're like customer facing, will help with, you know, help with like different events. If it's, you know, we need people at the door or we need greeters, stuff like that. Like they'll do those type of things, which is super helpful. And they're just doing that free of charge, you know, just to, you know, help the club and brand. But besides that, it's really, this is kind of the core of it. And we all like just consult with each other on what we think are the best decisions for the club.
Yeah.
So,
That's good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What made y'all want to start doing like yoga and even hiking, like incorporating those events? Because I like to hike, so I was happy that y'all had that, to be honest.
Just adding something different. I mean, I think running can kind of get old fast. You know, people just want to. Everybody out here into different things, especially in Arizona. There's a lot of hiking going on, so just adding that, a part of the run club. That's, I mean, you're gonna have people that want to join that for sure. So, the yoga part, those, what you think?
I would say like the more like the mental health side of it, just kind of finding that middle ground, that grounding, and just being able to, I don't know, do that still as a community, but just finding that balance.
Yeah.
I think just promoting healthy lifestyle for our community. Like it doesn't have to just be running. Like I think we're 3 people that kind of embody a healthy lifestyle where we're active, we take care of our mental health, we take care of our relationships. And so I think we just try to promote those things, and you know, and rather than looking at health as a monolith, right? Just looking at just, you know, health as more of like a full spectrum thing and a full life thing, right? Everything we do in life can be healthy, but you actually, you know, you have to be intentional about that. So I would say, you know, just promoting healthy lifestyle. So just adding in you know, as many things as we can just to, you know, keep everybody involved and you know, give everybody options too. You know, some people might not be comfortable with running, but they like hiking, you know, so, you know, having more people involved. Maybe some people, you know, don't want to hike or run, but they would like to do yoga. So just trying to bring as much of the community together as possible, and give people options. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you guys do a really good job of letting people know that it's not straight running. You can come out there and walk. You can bring the kids. You can bring the
Very
dogs.
inclusive.
Yeah, so it's inclusive for everybody.
Yeah,
which is big, which is huge.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any more plans for other activities that you want to introduce coming up in 2025? Or is that something? That's on the low. Like what you guys,
like
what other activities?
You said what?
Says on the low, like is it a surprise? Y'all rolling it out later, or can y'all speak on some little stuff y'all got
No, I
coming?
mean,
highlight the, you know, this Saturday, like highlight that.
So like the dating.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a part of it is like the dating aspect and like the love aspect. So, you know, we had Arizona's first ever black speed dating event last month, and it was sold out. Did amazing. Everybody loved it. So we're doing a whole singles experience this Saturday.
Okay.
I know that's not 2025, but just, you know, future,
general,
you know, yeah. And so one side of it is going to be just like a singles mixer. And the other side is going to be speed dating all at the same time. That's going to be at Stadium downtown. So, yeah, those dating events we're doing, we are going to do like a ski trip. So just,
that's dope.
So just,
okay.
we're partnering with Snowball. So, I've been working with them trying to like figure out dates and just different ways that we can, come together to get a group of us out there. So, yeah, I think that'll be dope. That'll just be funny to me. Like it'll be fun. Like it'll be fun. But no, we have a lot of things rolling out 2025 that I think are going to be really beneficial to our community. So
that's huge.
Yeah. See, I got the fitness, I got the mental health, the meditative side, the yoga, and all that. So, what made you want to bring the dating element? Like, was that a request from the community in the run club, or is that just something that we've all observed as an issue out here in Arizona?
I think
emphasis on an issue in Arizona.
I don't know, that's what I see on social media, bro. So I'm just I try to get there.
Marcus needed a wife, like.
If you live in Arizona, man, it's same race dating is like a problem. Like it is a thing. I don't know why. Man, that's a good question.
Do you think it's the distance from how spread out we all are? Like I say, you're trying to bring people together, so.
That could be a part of it. I think it was gonna happen regardless with the run club. Like people was gonna naturally kind of like start talking. So we just kind of, and we're not forcing nobody to do it. Like, man, listen, we're just giving them an opportunity to actually meet people who's like minded and kind of emotionally available to date. And that's pretty much so. Instead of just kind of hiding and doing, we just kind of putting it out there. Like, listen, we gotta settle for y'all to actually do it. In a safe space. Instead of linking up on somebody's crib or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of, it's a safe space, and they go through a process to do it. So, what better way, So,
yeah.
Shout out to
that
for that. Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
So you said it was a sold out event, the first one.
Yeah, sold out. We've had 500 applicants.
Wow.
500.
500. Yeah, 506 to be exact.
Dude. Let's talk about it.
So, it's just, clearly a lot of people need love,
Wow, you smiling.
I need love too,
Me too.
We all do, but no,
I'm putting it. Being honest.
I think that just today's, dating world is just very toxic, and people are just trying to find different spaces that they can come and be authentic, genuine, and find other people who are the same and, emotionally available. So that's really what we're promoting. And I think people are excited about that, right? And then just after COVID, how many, people are working from home, just not getting out as much. Like people don't meet in the real world that much anymore. So fostering different spaces and experiences, to do that, I think people are excited about it. So that's why I think we have so many applicants. It's a selection process that we go to with a IO psychologist. So it's not just like picking random people. Like we actually are trying to like match make and, pick people who, are equally yoked or, whatever you want to say.
So there's a whole questionnaire that
it's like
fill out before.
Yeah, it's a whole questionnaire for the registration. Yeah. We just want people to be compatible. And so, like I said, we have IO psychologists that helps us with that. And, just trying to foster, like healthy, loving experiences. So, yeah.
So what made y'all think to put the psychologist involved? That's a good aspect of it all.
For me, I'm not a matchmaker. I'm not, I'm not no like dating genius. So I just wanted, to expand on the ability to like bring people together who are compatible and, who really might work. And who better to bring than a psychologist who like is an expert in those areas. So, yeah.
So the psychologist that you guys brought on, is that somebody that you guys met through your events?
Yes, met her through the Run Club. Yeah, met her through the Run Club. Yeah, exactly.
Networking for real.
It's a big networking. There's a lot of networking to be done at BLK AZ Run. So
that's huge. You gonna be there on Saturday?
I'm gonna have to pull up, man. I don't go.
Come on, man. I got a ticket with your name. You know what I'm saying? With your name on it.
I'm gonna have to pull up, man. I don't go home for the 23rd until for Christmas, so I got some time. Man.
Pull up, yeah. Like I said, the singles mixer that site is free, everybody and anybody can come. Like, hopefully they single.
Yeah.
But
he gotta highlight that part.
We gotta be. But the
it's Arizona, boy.
It's Arizona. But like the speed dating side is like I said, that's that sign up process. If you really want to do it, let me know. I got you.
I ain't against it. I ain't gonna lie. Just get out there and mingle and see what happens.
Yeah, I got it's some solid it's some solid women.
I can believe it.
It's a solid women in the lineup for sure. So
yeah.
So I noticed you guys have done quite a bit of events at Stadium now. So is that sort of a partnership that you guys are working on, or did you meet the owner at one of your events as well? How did you guys start fostering that relationship?
Yeah, it started with a phone call. We just were, seemed to be very aligned, and they wanted to do something with us. And we had been talking about like doing like a day party or like an after run party, something like that. We had been talking about it, and so they just happened to reach out, and one of the owners, Ken, we connected. He's from Chicago. I'm from Chicago, and we just had a really, really clear and similar vision on what we wanted a partnership to be like, and so. Ever since then, I mean, we've already done 3 different events with them, and I'm sure plenty more.
Yeah,
we're always like brainstorming and trying to come up with different things that we can do and roll out with them. So yeah they're solid, man. And it's funny enough, I think they're on their like 6-month of operation as well. So it's cool because we're kind of growing together, right? So yeah,
that's big shout out to Stadium downtown Phoenix.
Big shout out.
Big shout out.
That's huge. Stadium. I didn't know they were that new.
Yeah, they're very new. Yeah, super new. But they're cracking though.
Yeah. Came to one of your guys' events over there too. It was bust. It was bust.
Did you see us?
Which one?
Did you see me at market? Oh man, hey, it's cracking. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's like that work hard, play. You know what I'm saying. What they say, work hard, play hard. Yeah, like we be out there every Sunday throughout the month. 105 degrees. We we really are working hard, and the mid workout ain't no joke. Like we putting in work, so it's like it's not bad to celebrate ourselves one time throughout the month. So that's kind of like that's how we like to do it.
Fun in that too.
Exactly.
Gotta celebrate.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta celebrate some.
Yeah.
The right way.
You said the right way.
The right way. Yeah.
What's the wrong way?
I mean, you just gotta. You really don't know. I don't think everybody got their own opinion on that. So that's why he asked, what Sunday did y'all show up?
Yeah.
But that first one, boy, we was up there for sure.
Yeah.
So I got a quick question. So earlier in the start of Black AZ Run, you guys had promoted a run in Nevada and Vegas. Is that something you guys are consistently going to be doing? Are you going to spread out of Phoenix, or what was going on with that run? Was that you guys, or was that you guys just sponsoring somebody?
I think we just trying to expand. A lot of people just like they seen the video, right? We had a video that went viral, and then just people kind of requesting like bring it out to this, or like even Tucson. They was requesting bring it out to different parts of Arizona, but guess you had some people from Vegas trying to get down with it. It just caught fire all over the really the nation for real. You got it in Dallas, so why not just expand our name and then the partnership with Vegas? So
yeah, that's big. So that's 2025 goals to potentially to expand into different markets.
Yeah, I mean it is. Honestly, right now, like we're looking at a facility. So working with a couple people that help with grants, and so I would say that is more of a priority than expanding out to trying to get a facility, and then and like that won't be overnight, right? That'll probably be 2026, 2020, down the road. But as long as we keep expanding our brand here, having collaborative partnerships and doing what we need to do, I think that that's a big possibility. And then hopefully after that, we after we hit some of our goals for 2025, hopefully get approved for some type of facility down the road. Then we'll start to see where we can make an impact in other places in the nation. Yeah.
So with getting the facility, like what type of aid do y'all plan to one day be able to provide? Is it the mental health side? Is it a lot of the things you're already doing, or
everything we're already doing? Like it's like quite literally like a one-stop shop for I would say a one-stop shop for health, for healthy lifestyle, for like, aim towards the Black community, but everybody, is welcome. That's always been a thing for us. Yeah, like a one-stop shop. If you want to work out, we'll have something like that, right? We'll have a gym and we'll have fitness trainers. If you need, some type of therapy, right? Hopefully we'll have like therapists and people that can help with your mental health, somewhere in that facility as well. So top to bottom, one-stop shop. If you need, you can come to BLK AZ to, get exactly what you need for your health. Yeah.
This is definitely the market for that.
For sure.
Arizona is definitely the place for that.
Yeah.
And with how quickly the community rallied behind you guys, even us, we're definitely ready to support something like that. That's huge.
Yeah, I think we could pull it off, man. I think we're all really hard workers, big dreamers, like visionaries.
Yeah.
All business owners as well. So I think we all kind of just have that hustle of like, like we want to try to really make this rock. So, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all pushing something positive.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, it's kind of hard to not want to support it. You know what I mean?
That part, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really got to be a hater to not.
If we're being honest, yeah.
Yeah. And it's some of them out there, like.
It's a few. We won't highlight them though.
They don't get no time on the podcast.
But no, it's definitely positive. I think that's like one thing that we all could say is that everything we do is positive. Like it's never, I think especially in our community, we're used to, a lot of things kind of turning sour and negative and unprofessional. I just think like it's no like toxicity in the things that we do. Like it really do be positive. So,
yeah. Do y'all have any like success stories from certain people that are in the run club that like came to y'all and said like, no, you helped me from here, or I was down, or I needed to run, or I was looking for my person and I found them, now I'm happy. Y'all got like some, and of course you can keep it anonymous.
I got all you.
No, I get too emotional. I think, there's definitely people that have reached out and just, even on the run, like as we're running, they're like, thank you guys so much for creating this space for us. It's really helped me through, whatever. And even for myself, it's just been just a really positive light and community. And I'm just, grateful for all the people that we have met through it. And stop laughing. I can see you guys smiling.
She leaving something out.
No, but because I'm trying not to go there. But yeah, I'm just really grateful for.
Yeah.
She met someone.
Yeah.
No,
no, just like the point, where I was in life. Like I really needed that myself. So I know that like other people have.
Yeah.
let it out, man. Let it out. Dog. Yeah, I mean, we've had quite a few people come and say that.
I'm laughing because I was trying to.
No, but we've had quite a few people come and say that like, hey, like you helped me get a job. Or entrepreneurs say, you helped me meet this person and network, here to, grow my brand and business. We've had a bunch of couples come from the Run Club. And I think pretty healthy couples actually. And people who are dealing with different like mental health issues or, people that are, I don't want to say socially awkward, but
that's a real
but
thing.
yeah, like people that
Yeah.
are trying to improve their social skills,
For
right?
sure.
Be like coming out to the run has been huge for me. So we've had a lot of like success stories, and more to come, man. More to come.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Everything you guys just said too is huge because it just shows that the Run Club is more than just running. You know what I mean? It's, to your point, everything you want to do, network, relationship building, right? Mental health, community growth, right? So I don't want anyone to look at this as just a run club. This is more than that, right? Yeah. These guys have big goals, big aspirations, and they're helping a lot of people.
100%.
So if there's anything you're going to take away that, right? This is huge.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's more than a run club.
Yeah.
That's more than a run club.
That's what I always put. I put in the hashtags, not your normal run club, just because it's really not. It's far from it.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you'll see like, different clubs try to like replicate what we're doing and different things, which is great. Like I love that. Like to me, it's just positivity being spread. But I just don't think people can really do it like us. I think we come with a different flair. I think when it comes to our branding and our growth, I just think it's different.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so genuine. Like people really gravitate towards it, and they'll continue to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And they see that you circulating back and like supporting other folks in the community. Like
For
I got
sure.
vendors in the morning doing acai bowls and making juices.
Yeah,
You know, you got
yeah.
folks playing music, folks coming out there personally just to take drone shots and pictures because they want to be involved. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're right, that is tough to replicate. Everybody ain't gonna just take time out their day to do that. So
Yeah.
like a testament to y'all.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So even speaking about the vendors, how do you guys go about selecting the vendors that are there in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They it's on the page. They got it's a link where they reach out, but he set that up. That's kind of where his niche, you know what I'm saying? So the social media part, this with the page and stuff. So he had a good niche with that.
Yeah, so on the website there's a link. They'll go out, fill an application. So as long as they have their, EIN, just all the things to make their business legal, food handlers, things like that. As long as they have all those things, then most vendors are good to go. I think kind of an experience that we've had is your overnight businesses. So people got I make watermelon juice, I make orange juice, whatever it is, right?
Watermelon juice.
Yeah, and it's like, and they'll be like, "Here's our social media page," and it'll be like, "You just made that yesterday." Like, where's your business website? Where's it? And I think it's a benefit to us to be a little bit more strict on that, because if you're really serious about your business, then you'll get these things in order to, legitimize your business, right? And so, yeah, like we do want these businesses to, be legal and be safe, because like we have a community to take care of.
Yeah.
And it can't just be y'all making fruit juice out your
garage,
kitchen, bringing it to my, because it's like a quick money grab.
For sure.
Whereas we have people who actually do this for a living, maybe not getting opportunity because y'all want to come out here to make, $50, $100, $200 real quick. Like, come on, man, be for real.
Yeah.
Like a lot of us are actually really out here working hard trying to grow our businesses. So like if you're serious about it, then you do the same. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I like that y'all vetted that way. You know what I mean? Because y'all present a good product with the Run Club, so y'all want to have vendors that present a good product as well, and then you want to shop with the vendors more.
Sure.
Plus, y'all protecting me, because if I drink some of that watermelon juice and I
We on your ass.
Hey, y'all.
Exactly.
You can't come no more with that juice.
Exactly.
Shoot, my stomach messed up.
Exactly.
I'm saying, I'm glad y'all vetted. That's important.
But even as and I've ran a couple businesses myself. Like it's one of my favorite things to do is like grow a business, run a business, right? And so, it again, even for people that maybe have been doing it for a while but don't have the different things to legitimize their business, right? In order to influence them to do that is to me is big and it's important, especially in our community. We don't have like for us, it's not like I was just say like white people have a lot of that like education and influence to understand how to do these different things and to grow their businesses and legitimize them, legalize them, and when it comes to business funding and all these different things, you have to have some of these whatever I want to say, legal business. Whatever you have to make your business legal in order to get funding, in order to actually get people to invest in you. And so to me it's important to highlight that. So like I said, to those people who are like hustling but don't have those things, like get that stuff and like it'll help you a ton, and that's how you start to actually grow and create some type of revenue and solid stream for your business. So that's kind of like why I like to highlight that stuff, because for us we don't get taught that, and so somebody has to like kickstart you to do it. So no,
that's very important. I feel like a lot of black folks learn how to work one way, and it's not the business way, it's not the entrepreneurial way.
So just hustle, like just hustle, get money,
just put in the work,
and I get it, but that's not going to take us nowhere, unfortunately. Yeah.
And it's not healthy.
Exactly.
It's smart.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's big. We're almost at that point, man.
Well, man.
We're almost at that point. This has been a really good interview, guys. For real.
I had another question that I wanted to.
Couple more.
You had a couple more too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you go ahead. I've been asking. You go ahead and throw something out there.
But so what I wanted to get to, like, personally, like outside of the run club, you know, is there, you guys mentioned you're all business owners. What are you guys working on that we can, as a community, support?
Yeah.
Well, my business is basically in logistics, right? Transportation, 26-foot box truck. So,
okay,
RWI truck, and that's what mine is. I deal with a third party through Amazon Relay, so that's kind of where mine is through. Wouldn't be direct through you guys, so
yeah,
okay.
I
I'm
got
helping out already, you know, a company. So, Keisha though, we can help her out.
Yeah, Keisha, what you got going on?
I have an activewear brand, and then I'm currently in school for becoming an esthetician. So just guess multiple things, but the one that I'm trying to grow most right now, that I guess I don't know, would be the activewear brand. And then, yeah.
What made you start that?
So I was at home with the kids a lot, and I like to shop. So I figured, why not? Like, I was just really, I don't know, at a place where I wanted to create something of my own. I liked to work out. I liked the being cute while working out. So I just wanted to, I guess, create that myself. And so I started that.
So what's it called, and where can people go and shop?
It's called 7-7. It's spelled SVNVII, but you can go to svnvii.com and shop there. Find it on Instagram as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my wife some.
She
talking about period.
No, her stuff is hard. You know, her stuff is nice.
Yeah,
great quality. So
that's big.
What about you, E? You got anything?
Just continue to support the Run Club. You know, just continue. No, I do. So I do like branding and consulting for small businesses. That's kind of how I got. You know, how I learned my skills to apply it to the Run Club. Right. So, do that, but just continue to support BLK. Spread the word. You know, funding would be phenomenal right now. Now that we're doing some bigger things, so just continue to support the Run Club.
Okay.
And that's big too, because pointing out networking, we don't know who's going to see this and want to support you. So it's going to be nice to just sort of get this out there and see what comes from it.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. You never know.
Do y'all have like a mantra that y'all live by, or like something that keeps y'all going when you're down? And I'll put y'all on the spot with that, but
I want to go.
I feel like you got one.
I mean, it really depends, but like the situation, it's like situational for me. But number one, like the Lord, like just really being having a good relationship with Him, and I guess I thought of one, but like
you slipped.
No. I don't know if I would word it right now. No, go ahead, E.
I don't really think I have any mantras, man.
You don't got no mantras.
I mean, you can do hard things. Like you can do things tired. You can do things sad. You can do things like you can do hard things. I guess like push through.
Yeah.
Push through.
That's good. That's good.
Perseverance.
Yeah,
that's big time.
Okay, Keisha.
Yeah, coming through with the
mantra. I think I'd just be like praying, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, yo, like this is tough. Like, what's going on? I just like talk to God.
Just give it up to God.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, what's y'all mantra? Sounds like y'all got like a little.
You know, I was really hoping you didn't throw it back on me. I was thinking, I feel like he gonna throw it back on me. I mean, Dre, do you have one? Because I don't really know if I have one either.
You know,
but it is God.
That's really what it boils down to, right? It's putting my faith in God and following my gut. Like for me, every time I go against my gut, I run into a brick wall, and I feel like that's how God communicates with me. So I need to just follow my gut, and it's been a blessing ever since. You know.
Yeah.
I think I'm not wording it right, but
yeah, nah.
But at the end of the day, really just follow your gut and listen to God.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to for me.
I guess my mantra is control your thoughts. It's not really even a mantra, but I just believe, like, for me recently, probably over the past couple of years, I've been doing a lot of time for self-reflection. So I just realized so much power in what you think, so much power in your tongue. Everyone says that, and it seems super cliche, but there's science behind it. No matter what religion you are, there's religious text about it. You know what I'm saying? There's just people that are super spiritual that say the same thing. Frequency, it's all connected, bro. You gotta keep this strong. Like you said, you can push through the hard times. Even when you ain't happy, still get out there and do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? So I think it's just protect that mental.
That's real. So I talked to you. I was like, man, it's division. Just kind of like speaking like we about to have the city lit. Like, it's a conversation. Like, and even us in the group chat is like, man, we about to turn the city out.
Yeah, we about to turn the city up. We be saying that.
You know what I'm saying? We're just speaking into existence. So like that's a real thing. So we just kind of like we're really pushing for that, you know. And then you know, it's a strength in numbers, and it's been growing. So and y'all see everybody, you know, sharing it. So shout out to everybody even sharing it, you know,
for sure,
and supporting that. But it's a strength in numbers for sure.
Yeah.
That's big.
It is, man. Well, listen, I just want to say I appreciate y'all coming out here, spending some time on the podcast. Y'all didn't have to, but you did. I know y'all helped me this year.
You helped me for sure, and I saw those nerves went out the window.
Sure did.
She been smiling.
Ended with the mantra. That's some growth right there.
Yeah. No, but I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to come and chop it up with us and, you know, speak about what you have coming up in the next couple of weeks. And for 2025, you got some big goals, big aspirations, you know, and we're going to support you any way we can.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.